Why is it so hot? And we're not even in July. We're betting in July! Like, barely! What the heck is wrong with that? I'm gonna die out here. Anyways, hello. I'm pretty sure, as you can see, with the 𝗏𝗏 𝗏𝗏, you know what game we're playing. With 𝗏𝗏 𝗏𝗏. So I've been like uploading, you know, shorts more often. I don't know, because according to my mom, she's like, "Hey, yo, you get more views." And like her uploading like via like shorts nonsense, like AI stuff, just photos, like still photos and all that. I don't know how she surpassed me. She got like 900 subscribers, and I'm like, oh, I'll go crazy. So yeah, I'm playing this game. However, I want to share something with y'all. The developer commented on one of my videos, and I'm now here like Mr. Krabs. I mean, let me see. You know that Mr. Krabs meme when he's like looking around all confused because like I got orange juice, I pee-peed, I took my medicine, we good. I think I mentioned earlier somebody made carnitas. We made carnitas, but I don't know who prepared the carnitas. Because this is what I say about carnitas. You know they're good when they don't need any like lemon and or salt to be added. However, these needed salt. I was too lazy to find the lemon. They did not have as like much of flavor as they did. And that makes me upsetting. I wish they didn't change the music to this. I love the other music. I got him! Enough! Yeah! Oh. Get him, SpongeBob! Maybe this is the sub-boss and they're a bigger one. Will I finish one boss? Wait, there's a third one. What? How many are there? I did like one level. I did like a little mini boss. Now there's dead. Who the heck is a bigger boss than this? That's okay. David Hasselhoff. I mean, I feel like I gotta like fight the Flying Dutchman or something. Sorry, I got nervous. Bro. Dog. I had no idea where I was going. I didn't reach a checkpoint either. He said, I'm ready. Dog. I would be surprised if this game had 99 levels. I don't think it does, but I know there's like DLC. Okay. I forgot how many, that I was on the third stage barely just because, of that first, like, mini boss, and then there was Dennis, and then I forgot there was this, so I wonder if they're gonna have, like, another boss, or if this is just gonna be the last, section to this stage. You know what? It's fine. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. I'm gonna raise the brightness a little to my monitor. A little bit, because it's at 6. Raise it to a good 16. Did they fix the, shop where you can get the upgrades? I don't know. I gotta check. I forgot what the what Lude put for the updates. Bro commented on my Instagram shorts, and he's like, I don't want to interrupt your gameplay, but I like updated the game. Alright, according to Lude, game is fully finished with several levels that will solely challenge your platform skills, as well as several encounters with well-known SpongeBob characters. Be careful, okay? It's not this, is this. Hero. It's this. That was 10 days ago. Okay. Given I seen a surprise amount of gameplay of the game now, I present a new patch after a year of nothing. Added an additional HP pickup in Frost Tip 2, bubble platform in the left of the SpongeBob mid-boss in Industrial 3. Toxic squid pipes now have arrow marks on them indicating someone will fire out. Brake pipes in Industrials have brand new louder sound effect. Tiny level design change in Rock Slide Ascent to decrease auto ladder clipping. Additional added a few missing background tiles on the few off-screen tiles. and inflicts clipping bug in downtown 1 and industrial 2, so this means nothing to me. I still appreciate it. This bro came into my channel and told me, he said that he updated it, and I'm like, how'd you find this account? Stay in the chat for real, for real? Nah. We'll be playing this in hard mode. Well, I updated this. My biggest concern was that my save file wouldn't go over. But it did, thank God. I've been telling you Ruby a big streamer now. No. We don't even got 50 followers in, like, Twitch, man. I guess you could sign up to be an affiliate if, like, 50 people follow you on Twitch, but I'm like, damn. I was thinking maybe if I leave the VODs on, Twitter, or excuse me, Twitch, because I know they go away a couple of days, but like if I leave them there, then maybe that'll like post traction for those who do visit like Twitch and be like, oh, okay, here's some past like VODs I could watch or something. Aww. I can't find it on itch. What do you mean itch? Like the followers or like the game on itch.io? I broke a nail. Shoot. I'm hoping to do this with more lives so I have like a better chance at least getting to like a checkpoint. That's what I was doing on Twitch, but the VOD feature stopped working. Are you sure? Does it not just say like videos? I don't know, because you gotta go to like the settings and all that. I don't know, like if you mean like your own channel or because I said it where like save the videos afterwards when I finish streaming. Some of them I removed because I felt weird having my face like on it. And y'all need to see that. Not the acrylic nails, it's my regular nails. It ended the video for me. That's suspicious. That's weird. I don't think it has you on the like Pokemon one, for example. I have to wait for the YouTube release. It's not that. What? Also plug the goat for real with Thunder. For real, man. It really did help out using teaching them Thunder. I guess the players didn't like me or something. What? Unless maybe there's like too much like DMCA or something and like Twitch is like, we can't have this up here. Never mind, I found the game. Ah! Bruh. The way I'm playing this SpongeBob game though, just to let you know, is I'm playing it using Joy 2 keys because I don't like keyboard controls. So I think the first time I played this, I did use keyboard controls, and I just hated it. Oh, it's about time I read the checkpoint. Can you repeat that, please? So this game originally, when you play it, you play with whatchamacallit, keyboard controls. But I use Joy 2 keys, which is like an application you gotta download to be able to use your controller to map the keyboard buttons to your controller to make it easier. It's just for better like gaming experience, which I guess also the developer was also like, oh, you know, for better experience. What? We're doing side-scrolling levels now? Ah, that's crazy. Joy 2 keys, right? Yes. Never did I think they would hit me with a side scroll level automatically. God bless. SpongeBob! They gave us fake minecart levels from Donkey Kong, but I'm okay with it. I'm listening to like a conversation in the other room. They mentioned something about something expanding, something getting at Tractor Supply. What do you mean there's no game music? Hold on, let me see if it's just a game. What? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, ayuda! He gonna kill me! I wish they used the other music. Is this the last level? Ah. Did I take all 3 of my lives or am I bad at it? Okay, I'm hard at it. I want to cut, the nail I just broke. I'm sorry. It's just that it's distracting me and it's like, it's split and I feel like if I keep messing with it, I'm gonna like split it more. It's because I have, what you call it, my nail? No, it's like my regular fingernail. It's because they were a little grown out, my thumbnail. Um, and I guess like the nail is pretty like thin and weak, so it's like a little bendable. And I guess like it like split. And I'm like, ooh. So it is me bad at the game. Where's Patrick in this fight? Why ain't he helping me? It's always, hey buddy, I heard you need like my help or whatever, you know, I'll help you figure this out. But no, now all of a sudden Patrick gone. He going crazy. We is not being the Flying Dutchman. I guess everybody hates SpongeBob, everybody and their mama. Acquired food, what did I miss? We fighting the Flying Dutchman. I think it's the final boss. I don't know. I mean, the beginning has Mr. Krabs fighting with the Flying Dutchman over a spatula, so I assume so. Damn, I'm terrible at this. Damn, we believe in you, Ruby? No, I think this is maybe the difficult boss that someone was complaining about, because they're like, I don't know who it was, someone in the comments in the 𝐻𝐼O thing was like, dog, how do you get rid of this, get past this boss? He's so hard. And I'm like, what boss? Ruby said these bosses light work, no reaction. Which one was the difficult one? The robot sponge? Robot Plankton had? Oh yeah, okay. I wish I did a better sprite work job with the Flying Dutchman, but okay. He looked more detailed in the dee-dee-dee-doo. Doo. Dog. I don't need to scream that loud. Okay. Okay, well, we figuring this out. What kind of Undertale final boss is this? That looks tough for real. He got me the first half. Which is crazy because there's a whole mode where you could just do this on 3 lives. Like, just solely on the 3 lives that you have up on the left corner, and I'm like, y'all tripping. Lock in, I'm trying my best. Aw. I wonder how many phases he has to this. Life is good, good food and street. Nope. It's like also do the first one, he follows me when he about to shoot after the second phase, and I'm like, I don't know where to go. But go, 𝗚𝗺𝗲 𝗛𝗲. Oh. Oh! 𝗚𝗺𝗲 𝗛𝗲 is not having fun. Oh. Where's Patrick? At least he gives me like an extra hit. Aw. He shoots the bubbles in 4, so maybe hit him in the 3rd one. Oh, I should have stayed back. But we slowly getting the hang of it. Bruh. What the? Man. Take me out. I did not think him appearing what was gonna kill me. Did you manage to download Fortnite app on the Apple Store? I ain't playing no Fortnite. This is the run. I could feel it. Dies. The next one's a run for sure. Meanwhile, I die. It's not more of me counting of when those bubble things disappear. It's more of like me trying to hit them when I had the chance. After, you know, you hit them, they turn invincible for a little bit, and then you gotta wait for them to stop blinking to hit them again. Aw. Any plans tomorrow for Memorial Day? No, but considering my stepdad's gonna be here, I hope it's not gonna be a terrible day. Bruh. Manifesting good day for Ruby. I mean, I guess considering, what is it, tomorrow, I could also, the dude said I could pick up the PC tomorrow that's selling it. Okay, I think I have it. You have to watch the Flying Dutchman. Like, yes, I'm there with SpongeBob, but I'm noticing that if I pay more attention to the Flying Dutchman's movement, that's when I know when to, like, avoid his little laser king. The only problem is I'm not dodging the bubble things too well. Ah. And sometimes when I press left and right, I like hold up or something by accident and that happens. Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Aww. I wonder if I could, like, disable the up button. Hold on. Clear this butt, yeah. So there's no way I'm karate chopping this man. I keep hearing the audio of Patrick yelling the SpongeBob dub. Oh, Bob Esponja! I don't know what audio that is. The Spanish voice actor for SpongeBob kills me. Yeah. When he gets lassoed by Sandy, oh, I need to see. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Aww. Play it low, it'll help you with the flying duck. Alright, let me find it. Texas Bob Esponja. I gotta hear the audio for Bob Esponja. I gotta figure this out, but it's not like working for me, but I hear it. I don't even know if this is the right one because they have, what is it? They have Latin American dub, and then they have whatchamacallit. Okay, hold on. Oh god. I hope it was this one. Ah, Bob Esponja! The Spanish dub is something else. The Spanish dub built different, man. It's funny. I'm telling y'all, for some reason, like my little brother, because you know, he doesn't know Spanish, doesn't speak Spanish that much, and like, you know, everybody oppressed at him because he doesn't know Spanish. Like, well, how do I learn Spanish? And I'm like, dude, literally just watch like Spanish like content that you already understand, like SpongeBob. Watch Bob Esponja. Oh. Like for some reason mama's like, oh well it's y'all's fault because when he was a baby y'all only spoke to him in English. And I'm like, okay, well, you just pick it up, man. The way when you go to school, you know, they only speak to you in English. Meanwhile, you grew up speaking Spanish at home. You figure it out. Ah! You gotta react quickly with them thunderbolts, man, or else it's like, you're done. But yeah, no, I think it's really dumb that he doesn't speak Spanish, and you know, people are like, he's like, well, why do I need to learn Spanish? I'm like, because you're like a fool if you don't know Spanish. And it's like, how do you not speak Spanish if you're Mexican? Like, it's like so awkward, a little bit embarrassing, or like kind of just, I don't know how to even explain. Like, dog, how you gonna be Mexican and not know Spanish? Like, imagine you need help to the store. It's like, you need help. You go to a store, you find a Mexican because you think they know Spanish, and then you're like, oh, disculpa, me puede ayudar? And they're like, oh, I don't speak Spanish. I'm like, what? ¿Es mexicano? Sí. ¿Me puede ayudar? And like, yo no entiendo. And I'm like, are y'all for real? It happens though, because if you don't use it like consistently, you use it, you lose it. Yeah. Me when I speak English. Well, this is why we indulge in Spanish content. I don't want to be rude, but my older brother works at like your average Hispanic fan favorite retail companies. That man cannot speak Spanish. Like you know it's like butchered. You know like, oh, this man does not know Spanish. I'd say I'd speak better Spanish than English. It's like, nah, esta chamaco ni sabe hablar español. Pero por andar en el teléfono sí saben muy bien. Were y'all one of them kids growing up having to translate government documents? Because that's what I was. Dude, I still do. This is not the rum. For me, I can read it, I can understand it, I can say it in my mind, but sometimes when I speak it doesn't come out right. Oh, I mean, that makes sense. I heard, and I know this is old news, that Duolingo is gonna start using, like, AI and stuff, and I'm like, ain't no way. Surprise Wayne in jail for fraud. I don't know, it's cause, like... And I told my mom this the other day, it's cause Mexican people be like... The one thing that brings Mexican people down is greed. They will do anything for greed. Like, you can go to somebody, probably help them. It's like, oh, excuse me, what does this mean? Like, any Mexican we go to, they have their own businesses. They want to charge you just to read a document to you and explain to it what it means. And it's like, dog. And they're like, that'll be $50 to read a document and explain it to you. And it's usually like Mexican people too. Which, you know, I guess make your money and all that, but also like, damn. Or also, like, when you want to, like, buy certain things or go to, like, yard sales, Mexican people be the first people to be, like, trying to sell it, like, as high as they can. And meanwhile, like, the American people are like, oh, yeah, no, it's this much. You give them a lower offer. Oh, yeah, no, sure. Oh, matter of fact, you know, you can have it for free if you need this. Like, one time my mom, she went to, like, a lady's house when we were in the neighborhood. This happened twice. To different people, because sometimes she sees, like, plants that she likes. And my mom was like, excuse me, can I get a branch so I could plant it, so I could, like, plant it or something like that? Or, like, get a tree out of it? And, you know, Mexican people would be like, oh, you know, my mom would be like, oh, you know, I'll pay you, you know, if you don't want. And Mexican people, they'll be like, oh, yeah, $5. American people was like, oh, no, sure, come over here. It's like, I have this plant, you know. And I'm like, y'all... The way I've gotten so much stuff, like, from white people, especially old white people that sell it at a decent, like, price. Like, I think we once got, like, a whole dining set, I think for, like, $50. Like, a dining room or table, like, table, chairs included, for, I think, like, $50, I don't know. It's the way we sabotage ourselves for a quick buck. It's the way we be lying, scamming, and cheating even our own family for a quick buck. Like, I know this happens in every culture, but Mexican people the most. That's why it's even a joke about, like, you know, people fighting for land. We Mr. Krabs, for real, for real? What is Mr. Krabs? A cangrejo? Don cangrejo. I did not lock in that part. And I know usually people like, oh, it is racista, but it's like, I see it in my own race, you know, like, you know, sometimes I'd be like, you know, I guess, you know, being Mexican is cool and all, but sometimes y'all be doing stuff that be setting us back. Like that one time, they were like, protesting against ICE, and then you see like footage of Mexicans burning the American flag, and I'm like, Are y'all for real? Wants to stay in the US, burns the American flag. I'm like, y'all make us look bad. There are better ways to protest. Yeah, fumbling for real, for real. I don't know. I mean, in general, like, don't burn a flag of a country. The Fed's gonna be after you. What is that, like a federal offense? I'm sure it is, dog. And then we got the new generation, man, and I'm like, oh lord. No 𝐂𝐚𝐭𝐫. Ruby, are you at the time? What time? Like of the month? No. I think I'm like a couple days late or something. I don't know. Oh, I meant, are you good at time now that it's getting late? Oh, I think so, yeah. There's no school tomorrow. My stepdad isn't working, so you know. It's fine. Usually, I like to get off late when it's like, whatchamacallit, a school night. Bro, there was instances back then when I wasn't on birth control, where my period would be missing for like 2 weeks. And I don't think I'm pregnant, even though, you know, I'm not doing anything, not active or nada. I'm like, hello? Oh, I'm 8 days late. Anyways. I'll live. I never understand when people like record themselves taking a pregnancy test and then they be shocked by the results as if they weren't like raw dogging. And I'm like, what'd y'all expect? Like, why y'all shook? For what? As if you wasn't there, you know? I could understand maybe if you were like on birth control, we're being safe, but it's like some of y'all be doing nonsense and they be surprised, man. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. Bruh, could you imagine getting pregnant while you're like on the pill? I feel like I'd be so depressed. Like, I know the percentage is low, but I'd be depressed. But that ain't gonna happen to me. We safe. I'm not doing anything. I should probably iterate that. OMG, really? You're No! I told y'all that's my worst fear. That'll be literally the only thing I like prevent. Like 100. I'd be like, shoot, I'd be down to take more than one. Like, give me, what is it? The IVF? The pills? I don't know what else you use. The patch. Anything. I cannot imagine being 23 and pregnant, man. I'd be seeing myself and I'm like, I feel like a child. The only reason though I take the pills is because I think I mentioned before I had surgery and I have endometriosis, which is like abnormal whatchamacallit, abnormal cells that grow outside of my uterus, which have no way of like escaping because they're outside of like where the period flow comes out, and that's what made like the cyst. And yeah, that's why they're like, yeah, no, there's not really like anything to prevent it, so they're like, anyways, take these pills. And I'm like, which endometriosis makes period cramps worse, which explains a lot because like ever since I was in high school, there were times where I would like throw up when I was on it, feel nauseous, get very pale, nauseous, and nobody know why. And my mom is like, dog, it's not that serious, you doing too much. And meanwhile, I'd be like taking what, 4 Advils a day. And then they're like, oh, you have endometriosis. And then my mom was like, what is that? And then they explained it to her when I was in surgery. And then the surgery was supposed to last an hour, but then they found like it was tethered all over like my uterus. So they spent like, 5 hours cleaning it. And so they like didn't call my mom for like 5 hours. And my mom thought, well, why aren't they calling me? Did she die? Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm living. The cyst was like 8 centimeters or like 10, I think. They said it was 8 centimeters according to the ultrasound, but then when they like cut me open, they're like, oh. They're like, yeah, no, we're gonna have to do like a C-section type of cut. And now I have like a huge incision, like a C-section. I wish they took my ovaries out. They're like, oh, well, we don't know how big it is and how like attached it is to your ovaries, but we're gonna do our best to try and save the ovary. And here I was like, man, I don't want kids, take it out if you need to. But then they told me, they're like, don't worry, we saved the ovary. And here I am like, damn. Ruby, these stories make me worry for your safety. I mean, I'm fine. We live in. The only reason they found out about the cyst was because, I think one day when I was on my period or something, or my period was gonna start, you know, before your period starts, you usually like feel, stomach cramps, menstrual cramps. I don't know how to explain it, but they were like very strong to the point where like the Advil wasn't helping, and I was crying. I was in pain. My mom gave me like tea. She's like, oh, maybe tea will like tea will help. And she gave it to me. I threw up. And then my mom was like, alright, we gotta take you to the ER, see what this is about, because it's hurting too much. And then they found out, and they're like, oh, it was because your ovary torsion with the cyst. And I don't know, man, when you're in that kind of pain, you really don't care about life anymore. You're like, man, I don't care anymore, man. I'm in pain. I'm dying here. I just want to dip out. Here I am telling stories and fumbling the bag. Is your mental health okay? I think so. I haven't been taking my, like, pills, but I feel fine. I should, though. Could it be that I'm no longer depressed? Oh, I'm kidding. I probably should take them. Remember to seek help if you need to. Yeah. Ruby out here squabbling with everything life throwing at her. Dog, I was about to crash out earlier this week because when I finally remembered to fill my medication to go to sleep, I did it like the night before, you know, so I didn't have to worry about it, and I get like a notification in the afternoon to be like, oh, okay, it's ready, you could pick it up. I get a message instead saying, we had an issue, and then they canceled the order. I did it again, you know, order refill, and then it's like, we had an issue or something like that, cancel order. Or your order was, canceled. And I'm like, why is it canceling? Am I having like... Is my like insurance cut off or what? Is it because you have to see a doctor? No, I had refills. So I didn't know why they were canceling it. And I'm like, why are y'all canceling it? And so then I went to like the pharmacy directly. I'm like, hey, what are y'all doing? And then finally she's like, oh damn, my bad. She's like, no, I went through this time. I don't know why it wasn't canceling. It was canceling. She didn't tell me. But when I went to her, she finally, like, got through, so now I have sleepy pills. When I was not taking them pills, I would go to sleep at, what, like, 11, maybe 12. But also wake up at, like, whatchamacallit, maybe 5:30, 6:30, 6 in the morning. And my mom was like, why are you awake? Because she wakes up because of my brother, you know, she has to take him to school, but then she, like, and she's like, why are you awake? And I'm like, I don't know. And that was when I wasn't taking the pills. Now I wake up at, like, 7:38. Well rested. But I was sleeping during the day when I wasn't taking the pills, so I'm like, I don't know. I felt like I wasn't getting that good of a sleep. My sleep schedule, I work overnight, so it's pretty much non-existent. That's tough, man. Sometimes I'm like, I want to work overnight so I can like have more time during the day, but then I feel like I'd be sleepy. Go see the doctor. Don't stress yourself. I don't think I'm really stressed though. I'm cheating. I don't want to talk because I'm trying to focus. Ah. I do have more time in the day. My body at this point forces me to sleep. Like, I can't stay awake most of the time. Yeah, that's what I think too. Because I remember when my brother, um, there was like a few instances where like, oh, we need you to work at night. And he did, and it was like sleep during the whole day. Would wake up like at what? I don't know what time he'd like come home, like at 6 a.m. Then would wake up at like 1. Like 1 p.m. Damn. I think there was one time where I didn't sleep at night, actually. I tried to, but I couldn't because we went to the ER. I don't know how old my brother was at the time, but he didn't go to school, so he was probably like, I don't know what age kids don't go to school. I think at like 4 or 5, that's when kids go in like preschool or something like that, but yeah, no. He was crying, and I guess it's because he, like, was constipated, but we didn't know, so we took him to the ER, which was a waste of time because, like, I don't know, man, that pissed me off that we went to the ER. Only for us to tell us that he was constipated. It's like, this could have been an urgent care thing, but we didn't know what was wrong with him, and he was a child, so we didn't know how to explain correct, like, what was hurting. Because my mom was like, oh, maybe it's his appendix or something like that. But we didn't know. And we went there, what, like at 10? And then we got out at 10. We went there at 10 p.m. and then left at like 6 a.m. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 8 hours basically at their whole night. And here I was, like, my mom driving home, me dying of sleep. I didn't go to school that day. I wake up, it's like, what is it, like 1, 12, maybe 2 o'clock. I was out. You cannot. And then my brother was crying like almost the whole time when we were waiting for like 8 hours. And I'm like, bro, this sucks. The thing about my little brother, even to this day, is like, if he's in pain, he be moaning and groaning about it. Meanwhile, like, everybody else, like, if you're in pain, you're just like, damn. Like, I feel terrible. But no, him, it's like, dog, we know and you're in pain. And he's also, like, impatient to the point, so, like, when you get a medicine, like, obviously you have to wait for it to kick in. But no, he's like, oh, I'm still in pain. I'm like, yeah, you gotta wait for the medicine to kick in. So this is all I hear, even at night. Like, he's the type of person, when he's in pain, he wakes everybody at night, even me. And it pisses everybody off. This is what he sounds like. This is all I hear. That's all I hear. And I wake up, it's like, I hear, like, what is that, my brother? Wakes everybody up. And then complains about, like, also taking medicine and that it tastes bad. And I'm like, dog, if you don't take your medicine, to the point where sometimes even my mom gets fed up, like, as the Mexican is like, ¿sabes qué? Déjame en paz, déjame dormir. Si no quieres tomar la medicina, ni me molestas. Meanwhile, me, when I'm in pain, I try, like, to be very quiet, not to disturb anybody. Get, like, an Advil or something, go back to sleep. I think as Hispanics, and when you have kids, it's like very concerning when like a kid has a fever and or is sick and isn't playing. Because there are like some kids who like will have fevers and be sick, but they're still running and playing. And it's like, yeah, no, they're fine. But it's like when they're like dying and not playing or making any noise, and you're like, oh. Some kids are built different. Me and my brother built different. I don't know what my brother is about, man. We never broke a bone in our body. Meanwhile, our little brother has. And I'm like, how your own skeleton fail you? When I was a kid, I had this babysitter. She had a tree house. Like, her daughter had a tree house. I fell out a tree. Like, I couldn't get off. I couldn't find the stair step. I fell out the tree. It wasn't that big of a tree. I don't know how big it was. Maybe like over 6 feet. I don't know. I fell down. And I only like scraped my stomach. Fine. My brother, I think he fell off a bike or something. Broke his arm. He needs more leche. I don't know if it's the whole milk and bones thing is like true, like milk straightens the bones, or if it's just like a weird milk advertisement thing. Like of the whole got milk thing. I remember that was a huge thing in school. Of like, oh, the kids need to drink more milk. Got milk. This is gonna sound weird, but during high school, like, I would usually get chocolate milk, but then some point, I like got white milk or regular milk, and I like the fact that it tasted like water. I like that it was watered down. Aww. Did you have the milk that was in a plastic bag? No. Why are they giving it in a plastic bag? I mean, I know they do that in Mexico with soda, and like they give you a straw, but like they give us in like milk cartons, like little milk cartons. I used to get those as a kid, and I would see kids stomping on them, making like. That's probably why we didn't get that. They said, yeah, nah. You know what we used to do in school? I didn't do it me personally, but apparently it's still a universal thing when kids will get toilet paper in the bathroom and then make it all soggy and then throw it up at the ceiling. That was the one thing I never understood. Yeah, I don't know why they threw it up there. Like, I feel like at some point you get bored. I don't know, I just felt like you were wasting toilet paper or something. I'm like, I don't think this is fun. Did you hear they were adding a 13th grade in high school? That's what I heard. I think that's like say that every year. But considering some of these kids can't read, my brother included, I don't blame them. Me personally, I feel like they should bring back holding kids back the school year, because I honestly just feel like some of y'all need it. Or it's like they could read, but they also maybe don't lack, or they lack the comprehension. Like they don't understand what they just read, or like don't understand like, oh, what does this mean? The milk thing, I got it, lol, but boom, the toilet paper as a kid didn't. When I was a kid, I got my period in elementary school, but they didn't have like trash cans, and I didn't know where to throw it, and I didn't want to take it out with me, so I would flush it in the toilet. And you're not supposed to do that because it doesn't dissolve. But it's also parents having a huge influence. I think it's because maybe they're just giving them tablets. I don't know, because honestly, back then, they used to give me and my brother, these little, like, booklets. It was paper. I think it was maybe, like, 4 or 5 pages. You staple together, maybe 2, 4, 6, 8 pages. But it was, like, rhythms, like, Matt saw a cat. Matt touched the cat. The cat was black. It was like those kind of like books, like very easy, like in kindergarten and all that, and that's kind of what like kicked you off. I don't know, but at least we were reading. And then they would be like, okay, so they didn't like the homework would be for like preschool. Okay, highlight what rhymes: black, cat, mat, and then yeah. And then I remember too, like I think it was also preschool or first grade. They would give us like papers where you like trace the letters to help you kind of like write better. Some of these kids can't write. We didn't have tablets back in our era. No, but we had video games. However, I feel like the video games, made us really comprehend. And, we gotta figure this out to move on to the next level, man. It's like you will not progress unless you figure this out. However, I still believe Nickelodeon and their worldwide day of play thing is scummy. I am not going outside. I am not fit to let a television tell me when and when not to go outside and play. Imagine paying money for cable TV only for them to tell you, we're not broadcasting anything, go outside. Surprised nobody has complained. My stepdaughter making copy word for word a really big book or dictionary, and I would be at the table for hours. From the book or dictionary. I think they were promoting to make friends. Okay, but what if you ain't have friends? Like, where are you gonna go outside? Like, ain't no way your parents gonna drive you somewhere just because a TV said, oh, it's the worldwide day of play. Like, we got jobs, we tired, and there's no way we is not driving you out to do play in the yard. Unless you got, like, neighbors then, I guess. I had neighbors, we used to play on the street. But it wasn't like the main street. It was like a street to like the road to a street. So there were not that many cars. And if there was a car, we like somebody would shout that there was a car, and we would all like go to a corner away from the street. Letters had to be perfect, otherwise redo it. Oh god. Back then the jobs was less too. Back then the jobs had what? But now everything getting expensive. Bro, I remember back in the day when I was a kid, a lot of parents, or especially moms, didn't work. Like I remember when I would get out of school, there was a lot of like parents that were walking and picking up their kids. Like there were more walkers than drivers. And now I go back to the elementary school they go to, and it's literally like a line of cars. Like, oh, the pickup line, pickup slot, which is just a bunch of cars. And I'm like, if y'all don't park your car in the side of the street and walk instead of holding up traffic in the main like road or whatever. Everything getting expensive, and I'm hearing rumors that Walmart gonna close, which I doubt it, but you know, they'll probably just make everything more expensive. Meanwhile, Costco is like, do not raise the price of the hot dog or I will kill y'all. Old days when miss the good old times when everything was cheap. My mom, when she didn't work, so I guess when me and my brother were kids before we had the youngest, she would buy all our clothes at the flea market. I think she would take $20 and she was set because they would sell the clothes at the flea market. Oh, how much is this shirt? Oh, it's a quarter. And yeah, no, $20 would get a set. Whole fit for like the week. It was rare for anything to be like any type of clothes to be $5 back then at the flea market. Now people are like, oh, it's branded. Like people are paying attention to brands and everything now, so it's like, oh, it's a good brand that'll be like $25 at the flea market, and I'm like, what? Walmart is a multi-billion-dollar company. They ain't leaving. Lol. I mean, Trump even said because of like people saying, oh, the prices are, even Walmart saying they're gonna raise their prices due to the tariffs and all that. Even Trump said himself, which usually I don't agree. I'm like, Walmart can take it. Walmart can absorb those tariffs. They're just gonna have to suck it up. But no, Walmart's like, oh, we want dinero, raise the prices. Don't forget they own Sam's Club. I never been to a Sam's Club in my life. They greedy for real? Yeah. I don't know. It's like whenever there's like big companies, I honestly never like. I don't even bother at this point. So I don't know why when people are surprised or like boycott like companies and all that. Because I'm like, did y'all seriously think they cared about its customers? Like they here to make money. Like why did y'all think they cared about its consumers? Like, huh? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm like. Like, I guess, like, they'll drop prices if there's not enough people, you know, are buying it. But at the same time, it's like, okay, we'll save it. And then, you know, That's why we only mess with Costco that they truly care. I hope, but I don't know. I mean, they haven't dropped the hot dog, so W Costco. How much is it for the hot dog? It's like $1 or something, 150 for like the hot dog, the soda. The way I've seen people on the Facebook Marketplace resell the Costco eggs, and I'm like, damn. Aw. I hope they don't raise the prices. I mean, I doubt they wouldn't. 150 for the hot dog and the soda. Oh! Ballin'. Costco pizza also good. It's one of those pizzas that don't taste bad when you try and reheat it the next day. Because there's some pizzas, I can't remember on the top of my head, but there's some pizzas, it's like when you gotta reheat it the next day, it tastes garbage. Yo! And I was about to say, I'm like, damn, I really gotta figure this out because I'm about to go to sleep maybe soon and I can't redo this. Behold! Behold what? Ah! There's more to this! What the heck do I do here? Don't tell me I have to redo this whole thing. Are y'all for real? Okay. Thank God. How do I do this then? I wonder if I gotta blow bubbles on the hands or something. I think you gotta attack the hands. Yeah, maybe. Do you have the correct... Hold on, I gotta reactivate my up button. Because I turned it off because... Up! Bro, if I had to redo that whole game again, or that whole, like, sequence with the Flying Dutchman, I would have been like, alright, that's the game, goodbye. I want to karate chop one of the hands just to see, because I have no idea what I gotta do. Bruh. How the heck do I do this? Maybe it's his face, I don't know. Shoot, maybe. It is his face! Oh, we could karate chopping him. Go, Boba Sponka! I'll literally raise the volume up for this game. A little bit. Oh. Maybe his face, you need to jump on his hands. I feel like the hands might hurt me, I'll see. Oh! What the heck is that? I don't know, it was his pants. I know usually that happens when it's a spatula, but I don't know if I gotta use it somehow or like... Because that never happened before when SpongeBob was low health. Okay, I guess I can't touch the Flying Dutchman. I gotta stay, like, maybe a new power. I'll try the bubbles and then see from there, maybe. I don't know. Unless maybe it's enter that I gotta press, but I think that's pause. music bumping for real? Yep. He's like, oh Lord! I do like the sprite work on Dutchman here. I don't know what that is. Did you know that now Japan has Grimace shakes at McDonald's Japan, like permanently or like? I gotta go in the middle and point it up at him. Now I know. Bro, my rabbit's crashing out. Bob Esponja OP now? Yeah. I understand. I don't know whatever the concept is about this magic spatula or whatever he doing that's shooting, I don't know, power. I love it. I don't know how to deal with this. Maybe that's the way to beat the flying Dutchman, I guess. Maybe I'll like wait till he goes like lowers down and then shoot up. Be like, ka-chow. Maybe it'll happen more than once, who knows. I just gotta figure this out because y'all already know I'm terrible at this game. I'm tired of this, Grandpa! Oh. I like how SpongeBob looks around confused. He's like, what? Then he sees Flying Dutchman, be like, oh! Bruh. I'm not good at them jumps. SpongeBob! And I don't think I can even quit, because then I have to redo those 3 levels again. Okay, I mean, I figured out some of the floor thing. It's the light blue, bottom parts when I gotta jump. Bruh, we're gonna be here forever. Aww. We getting it though. I'm getting the whole jump electricity thing down though. That's a good thing. Damn, I got up too fast. You fumbled, that was the last. What do you mean? Before this, what? Dog. Ah! I think I get it. Once I like get closer to him, that's when the music starts going faster, and that's when okay, I'm more closer to finishing him off. Go, Bob Esponja! No, you am very close to finishing it up here, like, bruh. Yeah, it seems about right. I don't even know what else to say. It's just that I'm like too focused on beating the Flying Dutchman. Where is Patrick when you need him? Ah. Patrick said, you got this, SpongeBob. Literally, Patrick's like, hey, you know, if you need help, you know, I got you, I'll help you out. Now, I hear the boss, Patrick gone. Patrick nowhere to be seen. I gotta remember every time I go before to use Ahoy Ruby Ahoy. To use the karate chop. Because did y'all know the karate chop does more damage than a bubble blower? Duncan these nuts. Bulbous has said we got this, yeah. The thing about it is when I jump too, if I hit his beard, that also hits me. Even if I'm like avoiding the electricity thing and I'm like, bruh. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I don't know how many how many hits does a Flying Dutchman take? But we get in there. Bruh. I was about to say if I came back and you were still on Dennis. Honestly, thank God they did not make me do the Flying Dutchman all the way from the beginning. I would have crashed out if I did. I would have been like, nope, close the game. I beat it. I don't care. I don't know where to go from there. Cause I'm scared if I jump over, I hit the hand and I'm like, dead. Was gonna beat it. I only had like one more thing. I need to figure out when he shoots those laser things when like does it the first time because it's like okay I don't know when to. I feel like the one when he has like the eyeball thing locked on you, it's like too late for me to like react. Go, Bob Esponja! I guess I underestimated you, W. I need to prepare for your newfound powers someday. Super SpongeBob 3? This is not over. SpongeBob SquarePants, I will be back. Did you not remember when you threw him in Davy Jones's locker? And then, like... Dude, he's dead. And then he returned them out because he was like, whatever. Look at him groove! He getting it! Hey, 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 hey! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! He getting sturdy, hitting the gritty. Welcome back, SpongeBob. $18. Is that really what powers the Krusty Krab? Great job, lad. I'm so proud of you, buddy. Whoa, where did I send Dutchman exactly? Or he said, wait. He got sent off to a magical jail cell. It's ghost proof too, me boy. He won't be escaping anytime soon. So what happens now? I guess we can go back to our normal lives. As for you, I'll be seeing you in 2 weeks, me boyo. You've earned the break. Come on, Patrick, let's go jellyfishing. Now, about we take a break too, Mr. Squidward. Won't the spatulas get stolen again? Not this time. Sandy's upgraded the security for me. He finally gets out the post. You have to admit the lad is capable. I can't lie, sir. He did a good job. W. Damn, they put him in jail. You like Squidward from the face. Oh, don't tell me he has a spatula. Playing, programming, music, art, level design, lewd. Oh my god, he went crazy. Game engine, click team, fusion 2.5. Alright, special thanks. Okay. This is great, Ruby did it. I did it in 3 hours. I'm about to crash out, man. Anyone else that has played the older versions of the game? SpongeBob SquarePants and anything related to IP is owned by Stephen Hillenburg and Nickelodeon. This project will always be free. Original music composed by writers. Bro, they went crazy with the music, to be honest. Some of them was hit or miss, other was like, aye. But, you know, the majority of them, you know, they were pretty good. That Flying Dutchman one was crazy. I cannot imagine being able to beat this solely on 3 lives. Because I don't know if y'all mentioned this too. If I mentioned this before. You could either beat this with the 3 lives that you get. Or, whatchamacallit, infinite, like, lives. Which is what I, had on. Because I'm like, I'm not doing this. Now I can go buy this game. For real, immediately in the garbage, in the recycling bin. This was a very good game for it to be free. I can see how much effort they put into it. I thought it was very great, well crafted, based off the bootleg NES game, and they managed to make it into a whole game. Best story, well, not best story, but good story. You know, the plot. I like how Patrick comes in here and there. You know, we see our boys playing thing. We see, you know, Bob Esponja, Patricio, Sandy, Don Cangrejo, Calamardo. Gone but not forgotten. Ah, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Ah. Thank you for playing. Hooray! Patrick as a playable character. I thought Patrick was already playable. I don't even want to do DLC stages. Oh, I could be Spongebob or Patrick. I don't know what y'all think, if I should do the DLC stages or not. I mean, I'm tired. I don't know what the DLC stages consist of. I know it's probably in the, whatchamacallit, the manual or whatever. But I can, I don't even want to check. I don't want to get spoiled. I don't even know who is the, who would the bosses be for DLC and all that. Save yourself from bad. Well, I wouldn't do them right now because this is late. It's 10:30. SquarePants. Bob Esponja, that could be another video. Yeah, you're right. That was Bob Esponja, my beloved. And obviously, it's time for me now to go to bed. It's 10:30. I'm tired. I could finally leave. I appreciate everybody who was here watching. I appreciate everybody who stuck this long with me doing this nonsense. Going to bed now. Anyways, goodbye and good night.